Let's talk about something a little bit more festive. One of the most popular Chinese-Filipino pastries that are staple, of course, during the Chinese New Year celebration, Charles. My favorite. It's the hopia.
Of course, and that's why we have with us today Abigail Lee Tsin. She is the marketing manager of Poland Hopia. Good afternoon. Thanks for bringing all the hopia and welcome to One
good
Newsroom.
afternoon.
Not just hopia, I see some tikoy also because
Lots of tikoy.
Lots of tikoy because it is New Year's Eve
Yes.
today. All right, so tell us really again, I mean, we've taken the hopia and tikoy for granted. We eat it as a snack here in the newsroom all the time, every day. But really, what's the significance between these delicacies and Chinese New Year?
Why nga ba?
Oh, why nga ba?
Actually, this is, so today is the eve of Chinese New Year, right? So a lot of the Filipino Chinese, in their homes, we have what we call the alay in Tagalog, which is an offering to the gods, asking for a very fortune-filled year ahead of you. So that's why you have food items which are sticky, sweet, round, symbolic of money and wealth, represented in your home. Enter hopia and your tikoy.
Okay, so the shape, circle.
Yes.
All of those...
Sticky, well, which is a tikoy.
Yes.
And the hopia. But you know what? We do have hopia now, and what's interesting to see is how it's integrated into the Philippine culture. Like, personally, my favorite is ube.
So ube for you, but then some people won't like ube. So what other flavors would be suitable for these types of dishes?
For our brand, our specialty is the Munggo Special, which is actually the classic one. If you go back to the history of hopia, it always started with just the munggo and the baboy. So for us, the best sellers are the munggo and the baboy. So the sweet and the savory.
And you know, I think hopia, like we said, we eat it here every day. But the tikoy, it usually just comes out during this season, Chinese New Year. So how do you stay relevant, or what do you do? What's your marketing plan for tikoy, or do you just not make tikoy when it's not this time of
Actually,
year?
it's quite surprising because although hopia is the bread and butter of our brand, Poland Hopia.
Yeah, Poland is really hopia.
It's really hopia. But tikoy, we make it year-round. Because apparently there are people who
that
like
crave for
tikoy.
it.
Yes, there are.
The market is there.
Yes.
The market is there.
But for the flavored versions and the shaped ones, it's limited for Chinese New Year only. So these ones you can only see like this month. But after Chinese New Year, we go back to just the plain white sugar ones.
Right, so aside from this, what other special items have you prepared for this particular Chinese New Year?
Actually, for this one, the tikoy, we've already have 7 flavors instead of the basic 1 or 2. And then for this one, we have your mini tikoy, which has the hook character.
Here, I'm gonna carry it.
Yes.
It has the lucky. Charles, I'm sure you've seen this character before.
Of course, although I will never understand it. But, then,
But just so everyone will understand,
Yes.
this means
Hook, luck. Luck.
That
Yes.
means
good
luck.
luck.
Yes.
Right, I'm looking at this
The
fish
fish.
over here.
The fish is very symbolic for Chinese people because back in the day, the trade was fishery, being a fisherman. So if you have good bounty from the sea, then you won't go hungry for the next few days or for the entire year. That's your thing.
So that explains all the koi puns and
Yes,
everything.
that's why we have the saying called nian nian you yu. And yu in Chinese, yes, I'll show you
Means
the Chinese
fish.
character. It means fish, but it also sounds like the word for surplus in Chinese.
I see.
So you're saying, I want this year and every year to have surplus. I want to have more than what I need. So that's why you will see fish
so it's
in
really,
a lot of...
really symbolic.
Yes.
Isda equals kita.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
But if you're gonna serve fish tonight, make sure it's not fillet. Make sure it's a
it has
whole
to be
fish.
whole.
to be a
Guys,
whole
yeah, it
fish.
has to be
It
whole.
has to be
Take
whole.
note. Okay, and this is kind of really nice. I have fish.
Those
at
are
home.
hand painted, by the way.
Wow.
Wow. So, but you know what? These fish thingies and these shaped. This one's for the money, right?
Yes, this
used
is
to
a
use
gold
the gold
bar.
bar. So, usually before the normal tikoy we'd see is just
Yeah,
the
this
round
one.
ones. But recently, people have gotten really creative. Like, how do you even serve this? Do you cook the whole thing in?
It's too pretty to eat, right?
Right?
Actually, we get a lot of that.
Yeah.
We can slice it like how you would a normal tikoy slice, and then dip it in egg, fry it as you would. You can also include it in like a turon, like a banana.
Yeah, that's my favorite way. You wrap it in the turon wrapper.
And then you deep fry it.
Yeah.
It's also good. You can also microwave it to soften it up. It's still fine.
You can microwave tikoy?
Yes, yes. And if it gets really soft, it's similar to mochi. Like,
Yeah.
I think you like
Taifuku.
mochi.
Yes, yes.
So there.
Right, so let's say we have all of these in stock as of tonight. How long can these stack on our shelves?
These ones can go from 3 months to a year.
In the ref, do you put it or do you just leave it out there?
Leave it out, it's 3
Yeah.
months. But if you freeze it, then it's a year. And then for these ones, since they're not vacuum sealed, they're 1 month.
I see. All right.
Oh, so those are vacuum sealed?
Yeah,
I have not
these
seen
ones.
a vacuum sealed tikoy. Oh, yeah,
There
it
you
is.
go.
Yes. Because this one, if you
Oh.
vacuum seal it, the fish will go.
We don't want that. They have to be whole, or else the luck will go somewhere
Yeah.
else, right? All right. So, you have a lot of branches everywhere,
Yes,
but
we
I'm
do.
sure because it's Chinese New Year, you're super focused on the Binondo one because
The-
that's where
yes.
that's where everything's going to happen. Do you have anything in store in your store?
Actually,
for everyone?
right now,
Yeah.
we are quite running low on stock. We have stock, but you have to be very fast because this is the eve before. So everybody's rushing to the store right now to get.
This is the last
This
minute.
is the last minute. Like, people like to cram, so today is the day. We also have the huatke. I don't know
Yeah.
if you're familiar with it. It's a prosperity cake. So usually people who do practice the offering ceremony that we do as Philchai, we have that there. It's 250 for one big one.
That's the giant, like, mushi, parang puto.
Like a
thing.
cake
I
that
don't even have
exploded.
Yeah. It's
Right.
like a giant putok.
Yes, correct,
But for
correct.
me, I still prefer tikoy,
Yes.
which is my favorite all the time. Right?
All
Thanks,
right.
Abigail, for your time. Thanks for coming over. I know this is like crunch time for you guys.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, and Gong Xi Fa Cai, Abigail Litin, Marketing Manager of Poland Hopia. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.